Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a what's in my Disney World park bag video. If you're new around here, hello, I'm Mackenzie. I love making Disney trip vlogs, Disney tips and tricks videos, so be sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss any of those. But today we're doing a what's in my Disney park bag. I am very much in the spirit. I have my ears on, I have my Disney World sweatshirt on, and I just kind of want to talk you guys through the park bag I'm using and everything that I put in it to bring with me to the Disney park. So I think it's gonna be really fun. I've been loving watching these videos lately. I feel like if you have made a what's in my Disney park bag video, I have seen it because I just love it. I love seeing what other people bring in their park bags and why they bring it. I just think it's so fun and it helps everyone come up with ideas on what they need to bring to the parks. So with that being said, we're just gonna go ahead and get into the park bag I've been using and loving, and then I'll get into everything I put in it. I think it's gonna be a great time. So the park bag that I was using for a while was my Lululemon belt bag. I used it on tons of Disney trips. I absolutely loved it. I just started running into the problem because I vlogged the trips. I was having to carry my camera in my hand the entire trip. So I would have my belt bag on with my phone and a couple essentials, and then my camera was always in my hands. If I was eating, taking pictures, like it was there. So I did decide on my Disneyland trip to upgrade my bag to this beautiful Baggu Crescent bag. It is the medium size. I got it in black. I love it so much. It has a nice adjustable strap. I wear it crossbody or I wear it just on my shoulder. Bringing this in Disneyland, I loved it so much. I now use it on my day-to-day life. Like, this is my purse that I carry everywhere. And I still will bring my Lululemon belt bag on trips. I brought it to Disneyland. If we go into the parks just for a couple hours, or if we're just heading to Disney Springs, I think it's a great size if you don't need to bring as many necessities. But for like a half park day, majority park day, like gonna be in the parks for more than like 3 or 4 hours, this is the bag I'm bringing because I love it so much. And I'm able to fit so much in here. I can't wait to show you guys all that I bring. These are my essentials that I always felt like with my belt bag were necessary, but I kind of had to make sacrifices on what I wanted to bring. With this, I don't. It's still really lightweight, like even completely full of all the things that I find necessary for the Disney park. So let's just go ahead and dive in and see everything that I put in here. So one of my favorite things about this bag is that there are actually pockets on each side that zip. I feel like it helps me keep everything organized and helps me separate things that I want to separate. So just going in the first pocket, we'll talk about what I like to put in here. So the first thing I put in my park bag is just this little mini wallet. I got this at Target like several years ago. I think it was $5, but I love having a nice compact thing to carry my IDs, my cards, and then in the zipper pocket, I put cash and Disney gift cards in. I love this just because it keeps everything nice and together. It fits in my bag in the little zipper pocket, so I'm not worried about it going anywhere. When my husband comes with me on trips, he will give me his ID and card, and I can put that in here too. That way he doesn't have to carry around his big bulky wallet like in his back pocket and worry about it falling out or losing it. We can just keep all our cards together right here. So I love that. Now I do use a little Magic Band puck on my Apple Watch when I'm in the parks, and I do have my card linked to this. However, you need your ID if you're gonna be getting any drinks. Sometimes the little tap things are not working, so I always bring my actual like debit card in the parks as well. So this is a great thing. I also love my Magic Band puck, but it doesn't go in my bag, but I had to talk about it. I got this from either Amazon or Etsy, and I will link it down below because I love it. But having all your cards is definitely a necessity because, like I said, sometimes the little Magic Band taps do not work and you need a physical card or cash, and that's why I love this little thing. Also in this pocket, I just keep a pair of sunglasses. I am someone who breaks, loses sunglasses like crazy, so I've never bought an expensive pair of sunglasses. If you are someone that can keep up with them and take care of them, props to you, but it is not me. So I just got these off Amazon. I will link them down below. I love them. They are just the perfect little, oh, if they'll fit on my ears, the perfect little sunglasses for the park. I feel like my eyes are really sensitive to the sun because I wear contacts, so always gotta bring some sunglasses in the parks. And I think that's everything in that pocket. I like to keep all that together and separate because I don't like to have a lot of random stuff in my bag that could scratch my camera, which I'll get to in a second. But in the like big section of the bag now, I'm gonna start with this little bag here. So I got these little organizer things from Amazon. It came in a pack of 20 that I'm using for packing and stuff, but this one goes in my park bag. This is so nice. The one thing that I found with this bag is that because it's got a dark inside, when you're in the parks, the sunshine, or you're in the dark areas like in line, sometimes it's hard to find the things you're looking for if you have everything thrown in there. So these organizers have definitely helped to just separate everything and help me be able to just reach in and find it a lot easier. So this is my little like medication necessity bag, and in here the first thing I have is just a little mini stick of of deodorant. These are so cute. The fact that they are this small, the little Native brand, I also love the coconut vanilla scent. So I have that in there just because sometimes you gotta reapply. I also just have some like little ponytails and bobby pins in here. And then I have my medications that I bring into the park. So I always bring Advil, I bring some Tums, and then I also bring like a couple little things of Benadryl for my sister because she's got really bad allergic reactions to just random things and, you know, just necessity. And then I also bring some Band-Aids in there. Another honorable mention that I would put in here is in the summer months, I always bring like a face stick of sunscreen. We are people that go back to the room and just relax and refresh, and I always reapply my sunscreen then. But in the hot summer months, sometimes you definitely need to reapply on your face at least. So that's the only thing I would add in here in the summer. But these are just a couple of my essential medications that I want to have with me in the parks in case I need them. I do bring a couple other medications and like bigger versions of them with me when I pack, but you don't want to bring all of that into the parks. You want your bag to be nice and lightweight because you're carrying it around for several hours. So just put my essentials in here. I love this little pouch. It's my pouch with everything anyone could need, hopefully, and it just fits right in. It's perfect. Along those lines, I do also bring a bottle of hand sanitizer into the parks. This obviously cannot fit in my little pouch, but I wanted a big enough kind of bottle to share with everyone. A lot of times when you're eating at Disney, you're either eating quickly and you might not have time to go wash your hands, and you've been on a bunch of rides and stuff. I just like to have some hand sanitizer. This is like the pump version, and it has a little cap, so I'm not worried about it leaking or spilling into my bag, which is great. And then another thing I always am throwing into my park bag before I leave the hotel is just a pack of liquid IV. My favorite flavor is the lemon lime one. I usually put this in my park bag before I head out the hotel. I'll refill my water bottle or something in the park and then put this in there. That way I'm kind of getting my electrolytes in for the day. I try to drink a lot of water at Disney, but sometimes it's hard, so I feel like having these just helps boost my electrolytes. So I definitely love having a liquid IV a day at Disney. Next, I just have a little hairbrush. This kind of goes along with the ponytails and stuff. I get really hot at Disney, and you can probably tell my hair does get very frizzy in the heat and humidity. So a lot of times it might start down, but I always want to put it up. So I like to bring a brush just to kind of like brush my hair, put it up in a ponytail, get it out of my face. And this is something that everyone in my party is always asking to borrow, especially after a roller coaster or something. My mom or my sister will be like, can I please use your brush? So I love having this in my bag, and I feel like I'm always reaching for it in the parks. Another hair essential, I don't know why I have so many, but I also bring a little claw clip in my bag. This is a cute little Mickey one from Etsy, which it's so fun. But again, if it's not too hot or I just want my hair out of my face because it's windy or something, I'll just kind of pull it back in a claw clip, and I just feel like it's nice to have the option for that if I need it. Now I'll kind of move into a couple of my electronics that I bring into the park. I just really have two besides my phone. My phone is always in my park bag, but I do bring a fuel rod. I know like some people don't love the fuel rod. I have had these cords and stuff from the fuel rod I bought for like 5 years, and they've held up great. I do exchange my fuel rod within the parks because they have little stations. So yes, they don't hold that long of a charge, but as soon as they die, I feel like I'm always near another fuel rod machine and I can swap it out for free for a fully recharged one. So that's great. I love that. And then I love that it came with this small little connector for my phone. I feel like it doesn't take up as much room in my bag, and it's not getting tangled with like a longer iPhone cord. I think I'll always be a fuel rod girly until they get rid of them in the parks or something, but I just absolutely have to have that to charge my phone because I'm always taking lots of pictures in the parks. And then probably the main thing, the most important thing to me is my vlogging camera. Now I am filming on my old vlogging camera, which I put in my bag at Disneyland, and it fit perfect. Like there was so much room for that in my tripod. But I did recently get a new camera. It is the Osmo Pocket 3. I love it. So this is a little hard shell case just to protect it, but you just kind of squeeze it out and there's my camera. It also has a little tripod like attachment that you could put on it. It's so small and tiny and cute. I cannot wait to film on this. I have filmed one video with this, but I haven't vlogged with it yet. But I do feel like it's a little bit lighter than my old vlogging camera that I'm filming on now. So I think it'll be really helpful in the parks and not weigh me down as much. But I'm very excited about this, and I love how it just fits in my bag with the attachment. I think that is just great and wonderful, and being able to have a park bag that holds my camera and me not have to carry it in my hands the whole time, It's great. I love it. So along with my camera, it does come with a little charging battery port. My camera doesn't have like physical batteries. It's charged with a wire, and then you can charge this up as well and like connect it to your camera while you're filming. It's wonderful. So this is all I have to bring as far as batteries go. You can also connect it to a portable charger and charge it as well. So lots of charging capabilities with this camera, but I love that this is kind of all I have to bring for a backup battery. And then I do have a little SD holder here. I think this came with like an old battery, but it's the perfect size for my SD cards. This camera, if you are familiar with camera terminology, takes a micro SD card. So they are very, very small, and I feel like they're very, very easy to lose. So what I like to do is just keep them in the actual like SD card holder in here. That way I do not lose them or misplace them or get them lost with all the wonderful vlog footage that I love and care about so much. I think that is everything that I actually keep with me in this bag. As you can see, I still have plenty of room in here. I don't know if you can see because it's dark, but I have plenty of room in here. Like I would say only a third of the bag is taken up with the stuff I bring into it. So I like that because I'm someone that just is bringing the essentials. I don't like to be weighed down with a heavy bag because you're bringing this with you, walking 20,000 steps a day at Disney. You want to keep it just simple, essentials, and that's what I do. But I did want to talk about two honorable mention things that I'm going to be adding to my park bag for my next Disney trip. I just haven't gotten them yet, and I kind of need recommendations, honestly, for these things. But I do have an extra little pouch like the one I showed earlier, and this is gonna be my pin trading pouch because I think I'm gonna start pin trading in the parks, which I'm just like really excited about. I have seen so many people pin trade lately, and I just feel like it looks like so much fun. I don't think I'm gonna go crazy with it. I think I'm gonna start with 5 or 6 pins that I can trade throughout the trip and just like keep trading. And then each trip I do want to keep one pin that kind of reminds me of the trip, even if that's like buying a special pin. My husband Bryce and I, we always collect a magnet from each place we travel, and we were doing that with Disney, but Disney doesn't come out with a lot of magnets. I feel like it's always the same each time we go, so I think collecting a special pin will be a better way to do that because Disney does crank out the pins. So just gonna do a couple little pins in here. If you have any recommendations or pin trading tips, please leave them below because I am just jazzed to do that. And then the other thing that I'm gonna add to my bag is a reusable straw. I have some that we brought to Disneyland. They're just like a reusable plastic straw, and there was no case for them, so I feel like in my bag, crumbs and dirt, I just didn't want it just like lying in my bag randomly. So if you have a reusable straw that you recommend that maybe can like fold and be compact and really fit in my bag, let me know down below because I think that's something that I need to add to my bag, especially for Disney World, just since they are on the paper straw kick and those things just disintegrate like that. So that is everything that I take with me in my park bag, everything I'm gonna add to my park bag on my next trip. Let me know down below what you like to bring in your park bag if you have different things, and let me know why, because I just think that's so fun to hear what other people bring in their park bag. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got a little glimpse into all of my Disney park essentials. I had so much fun filming this, and I cannot wait to go back to Disney World soon and use this park bag and use everything in it. It's gonna be great. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!